Yeah. It's your boy Dion Griffith here with What's Your Take? What's your take? This is the hot channel here. We talk about issues. No joking around. No funny issues. It's real talk, real issues that pertain to life. How we can make this world a better place. Everybody want to do all kind of stuff, but we need to know what's your opinion on the matter.
What exactly is defunding the police? Generally, defunding the police simply means we take a hard look at what we are spending on law enforcement, consider whether some of it could be redirected to more community-based approaches, like additional social workers, educational programs, or mental health resources, though there actually are some who desire the complete abolition of police departments.
We don't want no more police. Is that clear? We don't want people with guns toting around in our community, shooting us down. It is a yes or a no. Will you defund the Minneapolis Police Department?
When it comes to evidence in favor of maintaining at least the current level of police resources, our review of the data suggests that it is true. More policing does in fact reduce crime, though there are certainly studies and experts who would argue the opposite. Now, rethinking policing strategy is not a new concept. In 2012, Camden, New Jersey dismantled its entire police force as it faced a skyrocketing murder rate. In its place, it actually created a larger county police department with more officers, at lower pay, and took a more community-central approach. The results? Their murder rate has plummeted.
Leaders say the South Jersey city is the safest it's been in decades, and they say it's the result of a huge team effort. In fact, the city says its homicide rate dropped last year to the lowest level in 3 decades.
Another example, in 2017, the city of Dallas faced a mental health crisis and piloted a program called Right Care, which teamed up an officer, an EMT, and a social worker to respond to mental health calls. This also led to a drop in arrests.
Yes. Welcome to What's Your Take with your boy Dion Griffith, where we talk about all matters that pertain to life. And today the hot topic is defunding the police. And we see people in marching and people say let's defund the police, let's abolish police force, and we got to be very careful of that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's two extreme where we try to remove the police from there, and then we say we wanted to reallocate funds for the police, which seems to be good, reallocate funds. But if you look deeper at the matter, we can see that the matter is not just stopping at the police. Police brutality on the black brothers and sisters, it is not the cause of the problem, but it is the effect of the problem. The cause of the problem is a poor lawmaking that our senators and our congressmen and women are not doing their jobs. So what we have to do, not defund the police, but we need to vote out those that are in Congress, in leadership, the lawmakers that is not standing with police reforms, those that are not standing for gun controls, and those who are not standing to make a better place for the United States of America. So what I'm saying to you, you can defund the police as long as you want, but all we end up with, we will end up with angry police officers that are going to continue to do injustice to our black brothers and sisters. So if you want real changes, it is not dealing with the problem, the effect of the problem, but we need to go to the root cause of the problem. So when the lawmakers, the congressmen and women, the senators make laws and put laws in place that are going to make it a criminal offense, a criminal activity for police to use deadly force on a black brother, on a black sister, or a brown brother, on a brown sister, then we will see great changes. It's election time, and we all trying to say, okay, well, I'm Democrat and I'm Republican, but we need to vote for people, congressmen and congresswomen and senators who stand and have a plan, not promises, but plan to eradicate social injustice, police brutality, and gun reform. So once we see people not standing on these things, then we need to not vote for them. Everybody can say, okay, well, the Democrat is saying this, the Republican is saying that, Trump is saying that, Biden is saying that, but what plan do they have for us as a country? And unless they have a great plan, then what we need to do is not defund the police, but we need to vote out the current congressmen and congresswomen and senators who's failing to do the job to protect each individual person that is on this land. So my take is not just to defund the police, because the police brutality is just what in my mind, because in the Caribbean we have a subject in school that called social studies, and it teaches us that to solve a social problem there is a cause and there is the effect. The effect is police brutality. The cause is poor leadership in the lawmaking of a society. So with proper and intense lawmaking that going to criminalize unlawful and unuseful guns, unuseful use of forces to kill a man that is running away from you, or driving away from you, or kneeling on someone's neck to kill them. If we do not have laws in place that are going to make this a criminal offense, punishable by the death penalty, punishable by life in prison without a sense of parole, then we're going to see real changes. So my take on this, police reformation or defunding the police, that's just that's just minor. The major issue is we need better lawmaking in this country. And when we have that, then police cannot go around using their authority to intimidate and to abuse those that are seen and deemed as minority. So not defund the police, but defund the lawmakers. What I mean by defund the lawmakers, vote them out if they don't stand on making changes for this country. So what's your take? Are you believing that the way forward is to defund the police? Or do you see what I'm seeing is that we need to get better lawmaking, proper lawmaking, stiffer penalty for someone who's going to go around using a gun? Whether it's a police, what we see here is police killing civilians, civilians killing police. That's what we're seeing here today. It's like a crazy world. So what I'm saying for us to change this, listen to me. Vote out those who do not stand on gun reform, on police reform, on making true changes, on systemic racism, and all these things. The talk is easy, but let's see them put it to paper. Stop telling me what the other side didn't do or what the other side said, and you tell me what you will do when you get in the power. That's my take. What's your take? Share.